That was easy. Can you give an example of when your community was faced with a ministry opportunity or a negative ministry issue, both, that couldn't readily be fit into the way you were structured? And if so, how did your community flex in order to deal with the new reality? If you have a structure and something comes up that we never thought of this, how did you flex in order to deal with that new reality?
Well, I know for us, like I said, missionary's been around. This is like the 11th year, and I think one of the things, it seems early on, a lot of the focus was almost all entirely like neighborhood and ministry. Now it's more of a balance. Like there's definitely like in the neighborhood, but yet also like we realize we need to take care of the people that are in actually doing mission here as well. And it's hard because each year like there's people that are they may have been abused as a kid or something, and all of a sudden it comes up, because in the context of community, a lot of things are coming out, and there's a lot of folks with like a lot of mental issues. And my understanding is before, a lot of times, sometimes it's the best for them to go home and they leave early, and sometimes they'll do that. But now we're trying to be really proactive. Like we've hired somebody to like help walk somebody through some of that issues and stuff. Sometimes people are just like, I can't. This is too much. Like living in a community, in a different environment, all these things is too much, and they snap, and they need really a lot of help. But what we try to do is we try to help through with some counseling and some different things like that. So trying to really care and love like for the folks that are actually doing it as well.
I mean, that was an issue you had to flex into, and you try to turn it into a positive as well.
Right. Yeah. And you have to prep the team too, because it's not like you just have this person who's going through these issues and everybody else just get on with life. I mean, part of getting on with life was also nurturing and taking care of this person that's also struggling. So. Exactly.
Ron.
We had a church. It was trying to operate like a house church. You have a teacher and some worship music and stuff, but too many kids came and didn't know what to do with them. And tried to put them in the other room for a while, and they tore up the other room.
Darn kids.
So what happened was, organically, everybody quit coming, except the kids. I mean, the parents said, this is ridiculous. I don't want to come and babysit my kids. So they dropped the kids off. And the whole church has become a church of children. And there's a bunch of kids, got some people in there that could teach music and form them into a little band, got a movie night, went to the rodeo last week with them, meet on the soccer field, which doesn't now include some of the parents. These kids are going in the neighborhood doing healing. And it's nothing but kids is all it is. With a couple of adults that are holding them together. And so the whole church changed its focus to deal with what there was to deal with.
In a simple church setting, you almost can just say, the water flows around the rock. And whatever. We'll go that way. Okay. Nice.